There are many people out there who have said that technology would never replace us. Well, those are probably also the same people who have the same photo from 30 years ago on their realtor business card, right? Well, the reality is that technology is not only helping us buy and sell houses differently right now, it's also changing the way that we drive there to get to them. Back in the horse and buggy days, we never thought that cars would even exist. Now, over the last decade, we didn't even think that electric cars would, kind of make it mainstream. Well, now we have so many different large corporations that are giving years and dates of when they're only going to be selling electric cars. Wow, this is not a car YouTube channel, but what this is all about real estate. And that got me thinking. I started wondering, how has technology changed the way that we've done real estate over the last 10 years or so? And what is going to happen in the future? And speaking of future, that car from Porsche Center Calgary, thank you very much for loaning that to us because it's not mine, but I wish it was, is changing the future of how cars work, but also how real estate is going to look in the future too. So 17, 18 years ago, digital signing wasn't a thing. We started in 2004, 2005 selling houses. And back in then, when you're negotiating with another party, another agent, and all of your clients, once you come to a deal, it didn't matter what time of day it was, you needed to get that signed. So doesn't matter, 10 p.m., midnight, 2 a.m., whatever it is, you are heading out, you're heading to your client's house, getting them to sign with a 3-piece carbon copy. Oh, just that black sheet that was in there just made your fingers dirty. So lovely. But I remember, fast forward to 2012, 2013, somewhere in there, digital signing, electronic signing came into play. And we were really cutting edge, using it on our iPads, figuring out how to send documents, all that kind of good stuff. And the first night that we had it live, I remember doing 3 or 4 transactions that night. And I didn't have to leave to go get anything signing. I was able to show a house. That client was like, we want to write on it. I'd be like, great. Tether my phone to the laptop, figure out how to do it, send it to their email, they'd sign it, go meet someone else. And just the whole night was like this. And I remember the freedom that I felt. Well, fast forward to the last number of years, and a lot of law offices started allowing Zoom calls, right? And doing things virtually. Even some signing stuff was allowed. So it kind of gave me hope that digital signing is going to progress and get better as we move forward. But this is a technology that has really, really changed how we've done real estate. The use of video over the past number of years has been incredible and exploding. Not only does it allow us to communicate to you as individuals through YouTube, but it's also allowed us to talk to people just like Brittany, who we're gonna show this house to. Brittany, let's go check out this property. Not only is FaceTime really, really valuable, things like Matterport, the 3D tours that you can go online and click around a house, those also have really shaped and how showings have happened. Now, there's talk about virtual reality, showing up, put a headset on, and all of a sudden you can see around a house without physically being there. I don't think that's gonna replace physical showings where you can actually touch the property. But let's head off to our next location. All right, so where are we headed to again? I honestly, I really don't miss these days. This is what I think of this. Like, maps, I am so glad. So, here's the thing. One of the biggest changes that technology has helped not only us as agents, but you as consumers, is Apple CarPlay. Maps, GPS. I mean, who remembers the days of TomTom sitting on your dash or attached to your windshield, right? But man, oh man, technology has really helped us in shaping how we drive around and how we find places. I mean, I don't even need the map sometimes, but I put it on to find out how long it's gonna take me to get there. Bluetooth headsets, am I right? They were the best invention. Not only did they, oh, what's that? Yeah, they helped us when we were doing things hands-free, made us feel great. The awkward part is we all had that uncle. He just kept it on, didn't matter what he was doing. It was always there, but his hands were free. And lucky for Uncle Bob, that wasn't the only thing that helped us with Bluetooth. But what Bluetooth has actually helped agents with, and in turn has helped you, is access to properties. So we can show up at the house now, use our phones and the lock boxes and get into the homes. We don't have to drive around the city, go up north, pick up keys, go down south, meet you. It's made our life so much easier. What was once reserved for helicopters and planes up in the sky shooting acreages, now we have incredible technology that we can use to basically shoot your house. I mean, we can get some fantastic shots, some incredible views, some different angles that most people aren't usually used to seeing, but you're seeing more and more in the market. It doesn't matter what type of property, whether it's an attached property, even a condo building, single family homes, it doesn't really matter. The crazy part about technology is that it continues to give us great tech, great tools, and some fun toys all at the same time. The thing is, those that are willing to embrace technology, the changes, and how to use the technology are going to be the ones that are going to succeed. It is really exciting for us here at the Chamberlain Real Estate Group to be able to figure out and employ all of this technology and future technologies for you when you work with us on our team. Now, it kind of got me wondering, now, what is it gonna look like in the future? What are the technologies that are gonna come in play that could, that we could use, but that are gonna shape and shift how you buy, we buy, and help you buy and sell houses? And so, what better way to figure that out than to ask the technology itself? So we went to ChatGTP, you've probably heard of this, and I asked the question, how will AI and future technology change the way that we buy and sell homes in the future? And here's what it had to say. Future technology have the potential to significantly change the way we buy and sell homes in the future. And here are some possible ways this could happen. It's a very great intro. Enhanced property searches. AI can help home buyers in finding their dream home by taking their preferences, budgets, and other criteria into account. AI-enabled systems can provide more personalized recommendations based on their search history, and can even suggest homes that may not have considered, but would actually be a good fit for them. I think this is brilliant. And what I'm excited about this and what AI is great at is it's learning, right? It's a set of data that it's learning how you interact with it. So if you input the right data and then you give it more information on how you're interacting with the properties, and maybe it's looking at how long do you stay on a certain kitchen? Well, what's in that kitchen in the photo? And then maybe it gives a different result back to you because it noticed that you liked more white kitchens. So maybe it's gonna find other houses that have white, like who knows, right? Like this is insane what could happen, but really, really exciting. Well, here's what it also said. Virtual property tours. Virtual and augmented reality technology can provide immersive experiences to potential buyers, allowing them to tour homes without physically visiting them. And this can save time and reduce the need for in-person viewings. Well, you already know my thoughts on that. And I do think that this will come into play, but my gut is physically touching, seeing spaces, all that kind of good stuff is not gonna be replaced by AI. Or just, I guess it's more like AR, right? Augmented reality, virtual reality. VR headsets and all of that. As good as that can be and it will be in the future, I don't think it's gonna replace it. Now the third one is pricing and valuation. This I think is a really good game changer. AI can analyze data on the local real estate market and provide very accurate pricing and valuation models. This can help sellers price their homes in more competitively and help buyers make more informed purchasing decisions. Why this doesn't scare me is most of you who are selling your homes already, the thing that you know 99%, maybe 95% is what your home is worth. Values are not hidden these days. You can figure out the value of your house and it's gonna be okay. I'm not, as an agent, afraid of that. As an agent, what we still are gonna be needed for is to make sure you get that value. That is really, really important for you when you hire us, because the system can tell you what it's worth, but until you're negotiating with a buyer, you're negotiating with another agent, you're negotiating with your spouse, am I right? And you're figuring out all those things through the process, that pricing actually doesn't make a big difference. It's what the end of the day result is. And that's what we are there for, is to help navigate that process. Now, the last thing it says is streamline transactions. AI can help simplify and automate the buying and selling process, reduce the need for human intervention, and make transactions more efficient. For example, blockchain technology can help create more secure and transparent real estate transactions with smart contracts automatically executing various steps of the process. That's a little over my head. Blockchain technology, all of this secure, transparent transactions. I do know this. I do know that there is some blockchain technology that is using a lot of like Bitcoin and those kind of services, much more for commercial. So you can actually go and there's different programs where like commercial properties are registered on the blockchain, and you can go buy micro portions of the commercial property and have small ownership. Now, is that gonna happen in residential? I have no idea. Maybe one day, but I do know that those who are creating that technology have specifically been told and are choosing to not do residential because residential transactions are so emotional. But at the end of the day, all of this technology is good. I am not concerned about it. I'm excited for what is gonna happen, and our team here at the Chamberlain Group is ready to embrace it. So technology is fantastic. It's so many things it can help us with, you know, and I'm not afraid of the future. Like, to be honest, I truly think that those that embrace technology, figure out a way to use it, are gonna be the ones that are gonna thrive. But I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I don't truly know if technology is gonna solve all of our problems. I mean, who am I to say it, right? Oh yeah, I actually totally forgot. You should watch the next video that is on the screen. It's a gooder. You're gonna love it. And don't forget to subscribe.